Right, so in a cycling club, the number of members are in the ratio males to females 8 to 3. The club has 342 females. Find the total number of members. So just as a point, you could consider this as fractions as well, and this might be advantageous for different ratio questions to this one. For example, you add the 8 and 3 together, which gives you the 11, and therefore it is 8 of 11 are males and 3 of 11 are females. We probably, well, we don't, well, you could utilize this in other questions, but this is just something to be aware of, that you can convert ratio questions into fraction values, and that might have an advantage with you later. For this question, what I would do is I would consider making one of the ratios 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, we have 8 to 3. Why not divide both sides by 3? So I've got divide by 3 here and divide by 3 here. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and then I'm going to leave it as 8 divided by 3. That doesn't simplify any further. But what I've now got is the same ratio, but with 1 as one of the values. And the values, for example, for the female, this is now 1 female to 8 over 3 males. And this might be advantageous later. So now what I can do to answer that question is I can actually consider it in terms of language. I can say, well, the number of males is times 8 and divide by 3 bigger. That English is quite poor. The better language would be just to say it is 8/3 greater. The number of males is 8/3 greater. And so in those circumstances, what we can do is we can say, right, since the number of males is 8/3 greater, I can take the number of females, times it by 8 over 3, and it will give me the number of males. Remember that there are multiple ways to do these problems. However, you do not have to follow my methods, but I'm going to suggest that we're going to take the number of females, we times it by 8/3, and it produces the number of males. And just to be aware, that is because there is 1 female for 8/3 number of males. And I was able to produce that by simply dividing both sides by 3. And you can do that for any ratio. Say if this was 8 to 4, I would divide both sides by 4. So in this situation, what we have is we have 342 females. That is what was given in the question. 342 females was given. So as a result, I'm going to suggest that we take 342, multiply by 8/3. This gives us the number of males, which is 912. The specific question is, if you look at the question, it is asking us to find the total number of members. And of course, the total number of members is the number of females plus the number of males. So I do 342 plus 912 to get 1,254. And that is the whole number answer.